There's a lot of news out there, but not all of it is necessary. And now it's time for the Unnecessary News Network.
Welcome, I'm Jeff Houghton.
And I'm Sarah Jenkins, and you're watching the Unnecessary News Network.
It was announced that the Hearst building is once again under construction, which means that all the years of pining, hoping for redevelopment will finally... Nothing. It means nothing.
Panda Express recently opened 2 locations in Springfield, with the owner saying, "Our market research indicated that Springfield did not have enough Chinese restaurants." Also, we've never been to Springfield.
Farmers Market of the Ozarks is set to open soon in the Farmers Plaza, giving hipsters something to do on Saturday mornings besides knitting that impossibly long scarf.
This year was the 3rd snowiest winter in 95 years, meaning that this year your coworkers' incessant complaining about the weather was finally justified. Congrats, Linda.
Branson has announced that the entertainment season is in full swing underway in Branson. Announcing it online ensures that none of their target audience will see it. It was announced that the state's largest wind farm is set to open soon in northern Missouri.
In other news, a man in northern Missouri was cited for disturbing the peace due to his noxious body odor. The man was asked to vacate his apartment building but was cited for the same offense when he arrived at a nearby business.
This just in, the wind farm plans in northern Missouri have been canceled.
This year, the city of Springfield announced that they spent $1 million to cover the costs of salting the streets and plowing them, among other things. Here to comment on that is Justice Feltnick, the mayor of nearby small town Bodark.
Thank you, Sarah, and might I say you're looking wonderful as usual, as is your co-host. You know what's not so wonderful is the city of Springfield throwing money around like they're an ugly boy hoping to get a date at the Sadie Hawkins dance. $1 million? Do you know how far that would go in Bodark? I don't. We don't use American currency. I can tell you how much it would cost in our currency, 11 opossum. And I can tell you that 1 opossum equals roughly $20. Do you know how much that means we spent on winter in Bodark this year? I don't. I went to school in Bodark. $1 million? Do you know what our early warning system is for inclement weather? We shove my nephew Itchy outside. If he hollers once, it's raining. If he hollers twice, it's snowing. If he hollers 3 times, the goblins are back. If he hollers 4 times, you want to know what happens? I don't know. I went to school in Bodark. What is 4? Is that a number? $1 million? Do you know that one time a man offered to buy the whole town for $8,000? The whole town. We had to put it up to a citywide vote, but only 7 people showed up. But there are only 5 in the whole town. Do you know how many extra people showed up? I don't. I'm from Bodark. Back to you, Sarah.
Thank you. WeatherPages.com recently released a study showing that Springfield has the largest variation in weather of any city in the nation, meaning that Springfield is much like that relationship that your friends told you to get out of a long time ago. I love you. I hate you. I'm sorry. Take me back. I didn't mean it. Whoops, there's an ice storm. Oh, I'm sorry. You want sunny? Look, it's sunny. Look at that. Oh, no, here's some snow. Deal with it.
3 men in northwest Missouri recently robbed a bank and were arrested for it, but not before stashing $12,000 in a tree in the countryside. On a related note, the Keebler elves are all of a sudden doing pretty well for themselves. And that's the unnecessary news. We'll be back with Grant Wistrom.